Welcome, and thank you for joining me. I'm Elon Wexler of Anzalati, Sperling, Payson Small, a personal injury law firm with offices across Northeast Ohio. In today's video, we're going to continue our discussion of wrongful death cases. In an earlier presentation, I defined wrongful death and briefly outlined the types of compensation victims' families may be awarded. Today, I'll outline the elements of a wrongful death case and provide more detail about the types of damage awards we seek for our clients. In order to hold a defendant accountable, we must prove that death would not have occurred without the defendant's action or failure to act. It is important to note that the time between the defendant's negligence or careless acts and the death is not a factor as long as we can prove that their conduct was the cause of the death. Along with proving that the defendant's conduct was the cause of the death, we must also show that monetary damages arose from the act. If these criteria are met, a wrongful death suit can be filed. Such suits seek damages to compensate family members for a variety of losses. The most obvious are damages associated with the actual cost of the victim's medical care and burial. These damages are relatively easy to determine. Additional damages may also be awarded if the victim endured conscious pain and suffering before death. Less obvious, but equally important, are those related to the loss of future earnings and benefits, loss of companionship, and punitive damages. In order to determine damages for loss of future earnings and benefits, the victim's potential lifespan and resultant lifetime earnings must be calculated. Compensation for loss of companionship is based on the emotional pain and suffering experienced by survivors. Damages are based solely on subjective criteria, including an assessment of the victim's relationship with each member of the family. Finally, punitive damages may be assessed in order to punish the person responsible for the wrongful death rather than to compensate for a specific loss. These damages are rarely awarded and are only granted if it can be proved that the defendant was intentional or grossly negligent. As you can see, determining whether a wrongful death has occurred and then seeking just compensation is an extremely complicated process. The legal team at Anzalati, Sperling, Payson Small has the experience, knowledge, dedication, and resources needed to pursue and win these difficult cases. If you've lost a loved one and believe you are entitled to compensation, call Anzalati, Sperling, Payson Small today. We'll evaluate your case, give you our best advice, and help you rebuild your dreams. This is Elon Wexler. Thanks for visiting, and thanks for watching.